Your life post-70, the interplay of genetics and lifestyle choices. Welcome. As we journey through life, especially as we enter our 70s and beyond, many of us ponder a fundamental question. How much of our health and longevity is predetermined by our genes, and how much is shaped by the choices we make every day? It's the age-old debate of nature versus nurture, played out in the context of our own lives. Today, we're going to explore this fascinating dynamic. We'll delve into your life post-70, the interplay of genetics and lifestyle choices. Our focus will be on understanding how your genetic blueprint, the nature aspect, interacts with your daily habits and environment, the nurture aspect to influence your health and vitality in these important years. While it's true that our genes provide a certain baseline or predisposition, a growing body of scientific research reveals an empowering truth. Lifestyle choices can significantly influence how those genes are expressed. This means that even after 70, you have a powerful role to play in shaping your health span. This discussion aims to illuminate that intricate dance between what you've inherited and what you actively choose. Let's begin by understanding your genetic inheritance, the nature aspect. Our genes, the DNA passed down from our parents, undeniably form the initial instructions for building and operating our bodies. They can influence a wide range of traits, from eye color to our susceptibility to certain health conditions. What can your genes realistically tell you about your health after 70, and what are their limitations? Genetics can indicate predispositions. For example, certain gene variations might be associated with an increased risk of developing conditions like heart disease, Alzheimer's, specific types of cancer, or even traits related to longevity. However, it's crucial to understand that these genetic predispositions are typically risk factors, not definitive determinants. Having a particular gene variant rarely means you will absolutely develop the associated condition. Many factors are usually involved, especially for complex, age-related diseases. Direct-to-consumer genetic tests have become popular, offering glimpses into ancestry and some health traits. While interesting, their ability to predict complex outcomes like overall lifespan or the exact course of aging is still quite limited. Most common health conditions are influenced by many genes, interacting with each other and with lifestyle and environmental factors. A more traditional and often practical window into your potential genetic influences is your family history. Understanding the health patterns and common conditions that have appeared in your parents, siblings, and other close relatives can offer valuable clues. If longevity is common in your family, or if certain conditions, like early-onset heart disease or specific cancers have recurred, this is important information. Sharing a detailed family health history with your doctor can help them identify areas where you might need more vigilant screening or targeted preventive strategies. What about the so-called *** longevity genes? Is there a genetic secret to living an exceptionally long life? *** research has identified certain genes, like variations in the FOXO3 gene, that appear more frequently in centenarians. However, these longevity genes are relatively rare in the general population. Even for those who do possess them, they are not a guarantee of a long life, nor are they the sole factor. Many centenarians do not have these specific known gene variants, and their longevity is often attributed to a complex mix of other genetic factors, environment, and importantly, lifestyle. So, while genetics provides a foundation, it's far from the whole story. An actionable insight here is to use any knowledge of your genetic predispositions, whether from family history or responsible, medically guided testing, not as an unchangeable sentence, but as a valuable guide. It can inform more targeted preventive lifestyle actions and help you and your doctor decide on appropriate screening schedules. Now, let's shift our focus to the power of lifestyle choices, the nurture aspect that shapes your destiny. This is where your agency and daily actions come to the forefront, often playing a decisive role in your health outcomes, especially after 70. One of the most exciting fields in modern biology that helps us understand this is epigenetics, how your lifestyle talks to your genes. Think of your DNA sequence, your genes, as the hardware in a computer. Epigenetics is like the software that tells the hardware how to run. Your behaviors and environmental exposures can lead to epigenetic modifications. These are tiny chemical tags that attach to your DNA, instructing your genes to switch on or off, or to increase or decrease their activity without changing the underlying DNA sequence itself. This is a groundbreaking concept because it means your lifestyle can directly influence your gene expression. For example, research suggests that a healthy diet, rich in certain nutrients, can promote epigenetic changes that turn on protective genes, such as those that fight inflammation or repair DNA. Conversely, exposure to toxins or an unhealthy diet might trigger epigenetic changes that activate genes linked to disease. Exercise has also been shown to induce positive epigenetic modifications, potentially influencing genes involved in muscle growth, metabolism, and reducing inflammation. This continuous dialogue between your lifestyle and your genes is happening all the time. Let's revisit key lifestyle factors as potent modulators, looking specifically at how they interact with or influence genetic expression. Consider nutrition's epigenetic impact. What you eat can send powerful signals to your genes. Diets like the Mediterranean diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and olive oil, are not just providing good building blocks. They contain compounds that research suggests can favorably influence epigenetic markers associated with aging and disease prevention. Specific nutrients like B vitamins, folate, and polyphenols found in colorful plants are known to play a role in these epigenetic processes. Think about exercise, rewriting your physical script. Regular physical activity is a potent epigenetic modulator. Studies indicate that exercise can help counteract genetic predispositions to conditions like type 2 diabetes or obesity by altering the expression of genes involved in glucose metabolism and fat storage. It can also promote the expression of genes that support muscle repair and growth, helping to offset age-related muscle loss, even if you have genetic tendencies that might lean otherwise. Don't forget stress management and sleep, protecting your genetic integrity. Chronic stress and persistent poor sleep can create an internal environment that negatively impacts gene expression and may even accelerate cellular aging. The release of stress hormones, if prolonged, can trigger epigenetic changes that promote inflammation. Conversely, good quality sleep and effective stress management techniques like mindfulness or meditation can help maintain a more favorable epigenetic landscape, supporting DNA repair and healthier gene expression patterns. Finally, consider avoiding toxins, preventing genetic damage. Lifestyle choices that involve exposure to harmful substances, most notably smoking, can directly damage your DNA, beyond direct DNA damage. These toxins can also induce harmful epigenetic changes, potentially activating genes that promote cancer or silencing protective genes. Making choices to avoid such exposures is a critical way to protect your genetic and epigenetic integrity. Your daily lifestyle choices are actively participating in an ongoing conversation with your genes, and you have a significant say in the direction of that conversation. Let's look at the interplay in action, real world scenarios and what we can learn. Understanding this interaction becomes clearer when we consider different scenarios. First, there's the inspiring scenario of when lifestyle triumphs over bad genes. Asterisk asterisk, many individuals are born with genetic risk factors for certain diseases. For example, someone might have a strong family history of heart disease, suggesting a genetic predisposition. However, if that person adopts and diligently maintains a heart-healthy lifestyle, a nutritious diet, regular exercise, not smoking, managing stress, they can often significantly reduce their actual risk of developing heart disease or delay its onset by many years or experience a milder form. Their proactive lifestyle choices effectively counteract or mitigate their genetic vulnerability. This demonstrates that genes are not necessarily destiny. Then, there's the cautionary tale of when good genes aren't enough without a healthy lifestyle. Conversely, an individual might be born with a seemingly favorable genetic background, with no strong family history of major diseases and perhaps even some longevity indicators. However, if this person leads an unhealthy lifestyle, poor diet, sedentary behavior, chronic stress, smoking, they can still develop serious health problems like type 2 diabetes, obesity, or cardiovascular disease, sometimes even at a relatively young age. In these cases, the protective effect of good genes is overridden by the detrimental impact of poor lifestyle choices. This highlights that even a good genetic hand can be squandered. The ideal situation, of course, is the synergistic effect. Good genes plus good lifestyle equals optimal outcome. When positive genetic predispositions are combined with consistent healthy habits, the results can be exceptionally favorable, leading to a long health span and a high quality of life deep into the senior years. The lifestyle choices amplify the genetic advantages. The key actionable insight from these scenarios is to always focus on the powerful role of your lifestyle as your primary tool for influencing your health outcomes, regardless of what you perceive your genetic lottery to have been. So, what are some strategies for optimizing your health, given this interplay between genetics and lifestyle? First, know your risks, primarily through understanding your family health history and discussing it with your doctor. If specific conditions are prevalent in your family, this information can guide more personalized screening and prevention efforts. Use this knowledge to be informed and proactive, not to feel fated. Second, double down on protective lifestyle behaviors. Whether you believe you have good genes or less favorable ones, a healthy lifestyle is always beneficial. If you have genetic risk factors, a healthy lifestyle becomes even more critical as your best defense. If you have a good genetic background, a healthy lifestyle helps you make the most of those advantages and protect them. Third, and most importantly, focus on what you can control. You cannot change the genes you inherited from your parents. However, you have immense direct control over your daily choices, what you eat, how much you move, whether you smoke, how you manage stress, and the quality of your sleep. This is where your true power to influence your health after 70 lies. Finally, aim for personalized prevention. Work closely with your healthcare providers. They can help you interpret your family history, recommend appropriate screenings, and help you tailor a lifestyle plan that addresses your specific risk factors and health goals. This collaborative approach, considering both your potential genetic predispositions and your current lifestyle, is key to effective preventive care. In conclusion, co-authoring your life story after 70 beyond genetic determinism, we've explored the intricate dance between our inherited genes and our chosen lifestyle, particularly as it shapes our health and vitality after the age of 70. It's clear that life in these years is not solely dictated by your genetic script. The power of epigenetics, the ability of your lifestyle to influence how your genes behave, and the direct impact of your daily choices on your physical and mental well-being are profound. While you inherit your genetic predispositions, your lifestyle choices allow you to become a powerful co-author and influential editor of your life's health chapter. The message is one of profound empowerment. You are not merely a passive recipient of your genetic fate. By understanding this interplay and focusing on the many lifestyle factors within your control, you can actively shape a healthier, more vibrant future. Embrace the power you hold through your daily actions to navigate the complex relationship between nature and nurture, steering yourself towards a longer, stronger, and more fulfilling life post-70.